What's up? Today we are going to do an unboxing and first magazines through the Silencerco Sparrow, and this is the stainless steel version. I have done a couple of videos on a buddy of mine who owns the titanium version, and eventually we will do a comparison on the range with those two, the titanium versus my stainless steel. As soon as I get a chance to get back up with that guy, we'll put the video out, but hopefully within the next month. So let's go ahead and do our unboxing here. Typical Silencerco box, cardboard, nothing special. We have our spacer for rifles that have longer threads, so we don't have a problem with our suppressor bottoming out. Now this is my stainless steel Sparrow. Now mine has a Cerakote of tungsten because there was some kind of weird serial number debacle at my SOT, so I ended up with the can with shitty finish, so they Cerakoted it for me. No big deal. It is what it is. And then you got your little foam. You have a sock for transportation, protecting it a little bit. Your owner's manual and a sticker. So let's take a look in the owner's manual real quick, see if we can't get the basic specs of this sucker. You guys can go ahead and pause it, but I'll read it. 1.06 inches in diameter, 6.5 ounces in weight, 5.08 inches on length. There's your decibel ratings for different calibers. And these are your caliber and restrictions. There are no barrel length restrictions on this one. Now, the big difference between this and the other suppressors or silencers for 22 or rimfire that I have is that this is a monocore suppressor as opposed to a K baffle or a shielded baffle. So I'm not telling you how to take this apart, okay? There's your end. There's your threading, and you just pop this out. Now you notice this is scalloped. So when you put it back in, you want to make sure they line up, okay? Now you could put it in backwards. Oops, sorry. Or on the wrong end of the tube. But you'll notice it doesn't quite match up, okay? So make sure there's only one way you put it in. All right, and this is just the tube, and this is stainless steel also. And then you'll notice you have these little covers here. And these prevent the monocore from carbon locking onto your tube. So these are little shields for you. And this here is your monocore baffles. Now you do notice that it has O-rings on it, so eventually you'll have to keep an eye on those. Make sure you keep those fresh and don't let them rip. Replace them as you need to. So as you see, the end cap is part of the core. The threads are part of the core. It's all one. All right. Now, one of the drawbacks to having a monocore, and you notice this has little ledges here that you put your shielding up against. Now, I'm not telling you on YouTube how to put this together, so just so you know. So that way it keeps this from sticking to your tube, okay? If you ever try to get a suppressor out of a tube, monocore suppressor out of a tube that's carbon locked to the sides, you're doing quite a bit of pounding. So look how easy it is. You're not paying attention. Look at this. Scalloping here, okay? As you're putting it in, make sure you kind of turn it to line up. And you're going to get a good seal that way. Nice and tight. Then you just take your little end cap here, thread it back on. Not that I'm telling you how to do this in YouTube, okay? Make sure it's nice and tight. And we're ready to shoot. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to load up some mags, and we are going to shoot with the Taurus today. I'm going to shoot one mag of CCI subsonics, which are going 1050 feet per second. And I believe that is out of a rifle, so they're probably going slower than that out of a pistol. And then here is my basic case with just regular ammo. This is CCI Blazer. On the box it's listed at 1250. I don't know if that's rifle or pistol, but they're definitely going supersonic. So we're going to do supers and subs. Subs first, then supers. Then we're going to do a mag with just super sub, super sub, super sub. Okay? Hang tight. Let me get this loaded up, and we will go ahead and break it out. All right, guys. We have the Sparrow mounted on the Taurus TX22. We're going to start off. We're actually going to start off with supers. And then we'll do subs, then super subs, super subs. All right. I'm going to primarily be shooting in the dirt, but there is a chance that I'll hit a target. But let's see how we're going to go. All right, guys, here we go. Supersonics through the Sparrow. All right, so remember we talked about first round pop. You hear that difference, the first round? Subsequent rounds, much quieter. When you're shooting, there's oxygen in this tube. And the first round is going to be louder because it's burning up all that oxygen that's in the tube. After that, it's just gases in there from the powder burning. So it's not going to have that volatile crack. All right. I don't know why I'm taking this off. Just not enough coffee again. All right, guys. Here are our CCI subsonics. I've got 6 rounds of that as well. Let's see if we can tell a difference. Now, there should not be any first round pop because I just did a mag. So, subsonics, no first round pop, I'm assuming. You let me know if I'm wrong. Huh? That actually sounded pretty good. No, so that's 12 mags. It's smoking, but it's not hot. We're going to see how this finish. This should be high heat Cerakote. So we're going to see that this lasts. It should last forever on this rimfire can. All right, so we got our mag full of supers and subs, but it's going to go sub, super, sub, super, sub, super. All right, let's see if we can tell a difference in the same magazine. All right, you ready? Sub. Honestly, I don't think I could tell much of a difference. We're going to keep testing this thing. I'm going to put it on a rifle probably this weekend on our range day. And we'll do a test of this and all the other cans that I have. This is pretty sharp looking, isn't it? And I think it performs pretty good. I mean, I'm not wearing ears, obviously, and no noticeable ringing or anything. So even with the Blazer CCIs at 1250, whatever they are, on the pistol, I don't know. I haven't chronographed them, but I couldn't tell a difference. Let me know in the comments below. Also, let me know if there's any other comparison you want to see from what the cans that I have. And I am going to be getting a resilient Jesse's girl, depending on the AFT, how fast they manage to do a turnaround. And I'm looking at some other, maybe like a AAC Element 3 or something like that. You guys let me know any suggestions. Just make sure it's not something primarily aluminum, because even though I've got the Warlock, I'm going to kind of go away from those type of suppressors. So leave comments below. I appreciate you guys watching. I hope this information was valuable for you. These were the first shots of the Silencerco Sparrow stainless steel, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace out.